Welcome to the AEW Rewind. This is the podcast where we talk all about AEW and Dynamite. My name is Shawn DeLong,
And I'm Justin Bradley.
and this week was the go home show for Double or Nothing this Saturday.
Yeah, really fun show. It definitely moved the needle for me. I was excited going into tonight for Double or Nothing, or last night going in for to Double or Nothing. After it, I even feel more excited, and I can't wait, man.
Yeah, it was a great way to set up for this week's pay-per-view.
Yeah, they did.
They
They
did everything
covered
they
pretty
needed
much
to do.
everything. I mean, I don't know what they didn't cover. They even added a match.
Yeah, they even added a match in the show. So to start off the show, they had I saw it started with the Inner Circle arriving to Daly's place, saying that
That
they
was
had
so funny.
big news tonight.
Yeah, I see. I don't. Not a big fan of Alex Marvez. I don't know. I don't know if he just. I don't know. He just. I don't know how to explain it, but I just don't like the guy. Like, I think they could find a better interviewer for these kind of things. But it was really funny how they all got out, and they just did the inner circle type of promo there on him a
Yeah,
nincompoop.
yeah, and also it was like one of the few times we've actually seen him in the back. That
Yeah, they're
in the
starting
viewer.
to use him more. I don't know if I mean I get it. They're probably short. I mean, they've definitely been getting people back as we've seen today, but
Hmm.
um I don't know. I just don't like him as a I'm sure he's a great guy, but I just don't like him as an interviewer.
He's
But
got to work on this stuff.
yeah.
So the first match of the show was John Moxley versus the new member of the Dark Order 10.
Yeah, he's really good, man.
He
And
was
he's
pretty good.
obviously still new, but he did pretty well for his first debut, but obviously we have the whole Brody thing before we get to the match, so we can talk about that
Yeah,
if you
because
want.
Mr. Brody Lee still has the title.
Yeah. I honestly think this was the best I've seen of Brody, like as far as the mic work and stuff like that
Hmm.
was today, or last night, which obviously was a good sign going into the pay-per-view. It got more people probably interested in it compared to how they were last week. So, um, he's
Yeah,
definitely doing better than, he was when he started.
yeah, because recently he's been doing a lot more promos that have been a lot more cult leader-ish type.
Yeah, and that's the one name he doesn't like. I don't know if you heard Tony Schiavone say that, but Tony Schiavone did a sit-down interview with Brody Lee, which they didn't show. It was on YouTube and like on their social medias and stuff like
Hmm.
that. But he asked him if it's a cult, and Brody Lee just like got up and left and got really angry. So I don't know what that whole thing's about, but he does not like the word cult.
Well, sometimes I guess the cult leaders don't like being told that their cult
Yeah,
is a cult.
but yeah,
So yeah, I was surprised by like some of the moves that Ten was busting out, like that ripcord cutter that he used.
yeah. He's good. Um,
Hmm.
I mean, he's still like new to the wrestling thing. I mean, he's probably had some experience, but he's new to wrestling on TV for
He's
a
new
big
to
company. So
AEW.
yeah. So I don't know if he's off of the Dark Order now or how that works because he lost. Like I don't know if he's gonna get punished. I mean, obviously they
Well,
have the big match ahead, which is what way ahead of Brody's mind right now. But
yeah,
it'll
and
be
Brody,
interesting to see what they do with him.
yeah, and Brody Lee was doing that thing where he's saying that he was kind of like naming him his like right hand man, really, to the Dark Order.
Yeah, I mean, it'll again. With the whole Dark Order thing, it's a really big shame because Evil Uno and Stu Grayson, the other two leaders, quote unquote,
Yeah.
of the Dark Order are in Canada. So
Mm.
they can't come over. So like it's not like they're in America and they're not because I'm definitely sure they'd be over by now. But it's
Yeah.
a shame because a lot of some of these wrestlers that, push storylines aren't there. But yeah, I just wish we could hear from them though. They could easily film something and send it. So
Mm.
I don't know.
Yeah, and we see later in because John Moxley, after winning the match with a paradigm shift like he does, he takes a chair from outside the ring and puts it in between the Ten's arm and threatens Ten to he will break his arm with the chair unless Brody Lee comes out with the title to give back to him.
Yeah, it was awesome to see because you're normally used to seeing in other companies that like the babyface will go run for whatever that he needs and then he'll just get run into a trap and he'll get beat up. but like they kind of switched it up on us, and they were like, John's like the champion. Why does he have to go chase? Like he's really the champion. So like if he's like he should just give it to him. That's not how it works. So it was
Yeah.
really cool to see that.
But Brody tells him that he's like a sacrifice that he's willing to take, and all like I like that one thing where he said like all Moxley had to say was to get the title back was ask.
Yeah, but again, like maybe that would have worked,
Maybe I
but
don't know. I
I
don't think so.
highly doubt that would have worked. But
Yeah,
it was interesting.
it was just him trying to be smart after what Moxley said
Yeah.
at the very beginning.
Yeah, and then it's really cool to see like how much like Brody Lee really doesn't. Obviously, he's like above on the pedestal compared to like he just left 10 to get his arm broken. So
Yep,
um,
because he got his arm smashed with a chair.
he just shows like how much he doesn't care really. Like he just kind of uses them. It feels like.
Yeah, it puts over like how like all those other times where he just kind of threw the creepers in front of him to take damage, I guess, when getting chased by other people.
Yeah. I'm excited, man. This match is gonna be. If they have good chemistry from like the Shield and the Wyatt family kind of days, and then they wrestled
Mm.
before WWE, so they have a lot of chemistry. And I'm hoping, like I told you before, like this match is either gonna be really good or it's gonna be like pretty bad. I don't think there's
Yeah,
really an in between.
when I
But
was
yeah,
thinking about all the matches that have been announced for this show, I feel like this is one of like the lesser matches I'm looking forward to.
see, I
For my
think the
personally.
thing is, yeah, I think the thing is with this is that most people don't think Moxley's gonna lose, so like there's not too much There's excitement because it's obviously two wrestlers who've kind of got out of
Know each other.
WWE and are succeeding and that kind of thing. But like in the end, I really don't. I think many people really don't think Moxley's gonna lose because it just wouldn't make sense. So they kind of booked themselves into a corner as far as that goes. But
Also, maybe it could be like I don't know, maybe like Brody Lee kind of got really hot shotted to the main event situation really quick.
yeah, a lot of I won't mind it, but I think the problem also is like again with this whole pandemic, like he was one of the people available,
Yeah, he was one of the people
and
available.
you know I just think that's the direct. I mean, maybe they were gonna go this direction anyways, but I
Maybe
don't
I
know.
don't know because I feel like Lance Archer could have really been like in this spot instead of Brody Lee.
Yeah, but I really think if like Lance Archer holding that TNT belt's gonna look really cool with Jake, and I think they really needed to. I mean, Cody could do it too, but I don't know. I feel like that match. We'll get to it, but that match is gonna be really good too. There's gonna be a lot of fun ones on here on this card.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it is gonna be there's a lot of excitement coming up with that card. So the
Yep.
next match on the show was MJF against Marco Stunt.
Yeah. Again, man, Marco. I mean, I feel
He,
bad for the guy, but he does a really good job of knowing his role and
yeah,
knowing what he does. He knows like he perfectly knows like he can get offense in, but in the end, like his size is just gonna be what's his downfall like every match.
yeah, because
Unless
right now
it's
he is
a tag.
really, yeah, because right now he's really good at being that guy who just gets thrown around. I mean, like I don't know how else to say it. It's just he's good at just being the smaller guy being beaten up with a much bigger guy.
And it's not like he's a bad wrestler. It's just how it's gonna be. He's probably never, gonna win. I mean, who knows? But
Who
he's probably
knows?
never gonna win a belt in the company. But it's just how it
Maybe
is.
the TNT title, maybe
Maybe,
eventually.
but I don't think
I don't
that'll
know
happen.
about that.
I don't know. But again, he could maybe win the tag belts. It depends. I feel like they would go Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus though for those belts. But who knows?
It's just, yeah, it's like he's not a bad wrestler. It's just like he's really good at selling like the big damage from these
Yeah.
like big guys. That he's good to be put in a spot like this.
Yeah. And again, he's not bad. It's just that's how it is, like can't really do
Hmm.
anything about his size.
Yeah, you can't really do anything about that. Which I like in the setup for this. They had JR was calling Wardlow the world's biggest ring bearer.
Yeah.
It's true. It's true
Yeah,
though.
I guess. JR was kind of iffy tonight. I didn't think he did too bad, but some things were kind of annoying. But yeah, again, Warlow. I mean, right now it just seems like Warlow is just gonna like they're gonna have a Warlow Luchasaurus match at some point, and I'm
Probably,
excited
yeah.
for that because they were really pushing that. So yeah, that's another match to look forward to
Yeah,
down the
because
line.
MJF and Wardlow have been kind of building this like heat between the jungle, the Jurassic Express, and
Yeah.
yeah. So of course MJF won with like that arm bar that he uses, and he hit Marco Stunt with the ring that he wears, the
He's so good.
Dynamite ring.
He's so good at like just being that like kind of like I don't know, the bad guy, whatever you want to call it. I don't know if we're allowed to curse on here, but he's not he's good at being, that kind of like annoying guy that everybody hates. He plays it perfectly. Especially he did
Yeah,
it in this match where he was like picking Marco's nose with Marco's finger. Like there were some things that was just like, come on, man.
he's just becoming like a high school grade bully, like you
Yeah.
see in like a after school like
Yeah,
show.
but yeah, then he gets scared off when like the bigger guy approaches him. So he plays it perfectly.
Yeah. So then after this was one of the most look forward events this week was Jake Roberts and the Arn Anderson interview.
Yeah, I was looking forward to this all week, and it really did live up to expectations. So
Yeah, Jake Roberts can still cut a really good promo.
yeah, the only thing that bothered me about this was like, come on, Jake. Like I know you're trying to like put over like the whole Mike Tyson thing, but like you are like Jake could not take one bump from anybody without like,
I don't think
getting
either of
hurt, I
them can
feel
take
like.
any more bumps.
Yeah, like and then when he flipped the table, I was like, "All right, you're not gonna fight Arn Anderson right now." But like, it was cool. It was cool. It was dope. But like, it was like realistically, dude, you could hardly like walk.
Is it the only thing Arn Anderson really could do was I think he took that one bump against in that MJF match with Cody was in where he kind of just like fell over a little bit.
No, but Arn Anderson can. He still could do it. I mean, if you remember the Cody Shawn Spears match from like
Yeah.
a long time ago, Arn Anderson came down and then spine busted Shawn Spears. I don't know if you remember
Yeah,
that.
he can give moves like his spine busters and stuff, but I don't think he can like
Yeah,
take bumps
I
like the
don't know
rest
what
of the
they're
guys.
gonna do, but it seems like Mike Tyson's gonna be involved in this, which is gonna be sick.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what they do. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a Mike Tyson, Lance Archer kind of face off. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I don't think I'll see. Who knows? But I don't think we're gonna see Jake the Snake take any bumps
Yeah.
anytime in the future.
Yeah, I was kind of interested in that they said that he like they put over the fact that he has free range in this match. Like I don't know how much is that going to play into it.
Yeah, they really tried to sell that, so I'm assuming something's gonna happen. That's kind of
Yeah,
that's my assumption of that whole thing.
because then it can play into like who's going to win the match.
Yeah, and then and then Arn Anderson called out Jake for doing DDP yoga still, which was funny. Because
Oh,
Jake
there's
and
a
DDP like DDP gave Jake a house, like they quarantined him in his house. I don't know if you heard about that, but
mm,
so Jake was he's good for really good friends with DDP. So
yeah.
yeah,
And there's
that
a
was
bunch of things that Jake Roberts said that I really
and
like how
Jake said that Arn was looking thick. And I
yeah,
was
he was like Jake. I was like, yeah, you looking. Yeah, he was like, I wonder how you're doing. You're looking a little thick. And I was
I popped for that.
I was like, oh my god, why?
But yeah. Really fun hyping that up. They like this is why managers are really important, and I think a
Mm.
lot of like WWE, I feel like that's something that they should be doing is having more managers because like you can see how well these managers are doing in hyping up a match.
It
Like,
also helps that you have Jake Roberts, one of the best promo
well, yeah,
givers from the 80s and 90s.
but like Lance Archer and Cody weren't even on the show. Like you didn't see them once, and I'm
Mm.
more excited for this match than I was before that interview.
Yeah, and I do say I like that how he put over Lance Archer. Like when he said that line really early into the interview, he said that people have dreams, people have nightmares, but people know that those aren't real. But Lance Archer is.
Yeah, dude, he's scary, man.
Like that's
He's
great.
really good. He is really good, and this match is gonna be incredible. I'm feeling like match of the year kind of thing, just based on the storytelling. Like the ring work's gonna be good, but like I think just the overall feel. Like if there were fans at this match, I mean there's gonna be the
Yeah.
wrestlers and stuff, but like if there were like legit fans at this match, I think it would be like another Cody Dustin kind of thing.
Yeah, Cody's matches always tend to be some of the best storytelling of the entire night.
Yeah, and it's good because it obviously is like gives meaning and it like makes you want to watch it. I feel I don't know.
And then places the Cody because he, of course, like he has. I want to say he has a lot of baggage because, like, he's a Rhodes family member, so he has that like history,
Oh
a-
yeah, for sure.
and he knows how to really tell in-ring stories, and because he has so many, I guess, people tied to the Rhodes family, he can tell so many stories.
Yeah, I mean, dude, I don't know, but he just has the it factor. Like, it's basically he can do it all, man. Like, it's crazy. He never fails to amaze me anymore.
Hmm.
But especially with AEW, like we've seen all the things he's done for this company already, like from the whipping to the diving off the cage. There's a bunch of stuff he's done. And it's just crazy.
Yeah, so I'm thinking that in my mind, I think the Cody and Lance Archer match is probably made the best singles match on that night
Yeah,
of the night.
for sure.
So then after this, we cut away to a Pac like pre-taped promo, which is pretty interesting. I didn't think like they had Pac was like speaking like as himself, like normal, like straight through, and then all of a sudden it would cut to like him going like crazy.
It was so good.
Yeah, I was surprised by the way they edited that.
Yeah, dude, I need him back. Hopefully, I mean, things are looking better. I'm not a doctor again. I'm just putting that out there. I'm not a doctor like Britt Baker, but or a dentist, whatever she says. But you know, I think hopefully a travel ban will be lifted sooner or later because I think they could get Pac over here and he could obviously have a home down here and he could be here more. But he had a really good promo there. It was really cool to see how they did like the duplicate bodies of
Hmm.
him, and it got me hyped for this match even more for Phoenix and
Yeah, he's
Orange
putting
Cassidy.
over the whole what was it, the Death Triangle.
Yeah, I'm happy they're keeping that because that group is going to be crazy. I mean, it was already looking really good before this whole thing happened, which was really unfortunate. But
Mm.
that that's gonna be a really good group that's gonna wreak havoc whenever they can all get back together.
Yeah, he said that Orange Cassidy is marked, which is kind of funny. I don't know.
Yeah.
So so then we go into Orange Cassidy versus Rey Phoenix, and personally, I think this might have been my favorite match of the night.
Yeah, easily match of the night for me. It's like I've seen Orange Cassidy before AEW. Like I've seen like before when he got announced, I looked back and did some research on him, and he's had some really good matches. So I kind of knew like what we were getting, and most people, like the average fan, didn't.
Hmm.
So like a lot of people are like, oh, he's this funny guy, but he can't wrestle. But like he's really shown ever since Revolution that he can wrestle, and
Yeah,
like he's very good with like skilled wrestling. Like he can wrestle with his hands in his pockets. Like that's crazy. Like the things he can do with
yeah. I guess you could say this is the most he tried in the match so far.
oh, easily. Like and this it was really cool because this wasn't like a joke match. Like Orange Cassidy was kind of joking around, but like
At
Ray
first,
Phoenix
yeah.
just wasn't having it. Like he wasn't giving him any you know any of his spots, which was really
Yeah,
cool to see.
yeah, like how Phoenix went for that kick really early, and then he just like dodged out of it, and then Phoenix got
Yeah,
so dejected.
he just kept walking.
It
He's so good, man.
was like how Phoenix got so dejected after he missed it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, he pissed him off, and you could tell Ray Phoenix. Ray Phoenix was. I mean, he seems always wrestling angry, but I mean that's when he's at his best. So I'm not complaining. But yeah,
yeah, and I was surprised how early on Orange Cassidy seemed pretty dominant early into the match.
yeah. For some reason, I was thinking they were gonna give him the win, but
Oh yeah, because there was a lot of near falls, like really really close near falls in this match.
yeah, and there was just so many good spots. I mean, from the DDTs from the top rope, it was crazy. And then obviously, I was wondering what they were gonna do about this because I kind of forgot about I didn't forget about the ladder match, but when I was watching this match, it was so good that I was just like invested in. I wasn't really thinking about what could happen in the ending. And then when Kip came out with the ladder, I kind of knew where this was all going. But
Yeah, yeah, because Phoenix was able to got in the low blow, and then he had his like rolling cutter for the win after
yeah,
that. But I do want to say after Cassidy hit that like it was an air raid crash, I almost thought he won that match. It was really close to a 3 count.
yeah, he's so good. People are still like have yet to see the best of him. Obviously, there's still a lot of stuff that he can do that people. The fans, he's still over without the fans, so that's pretty good for a guy that normally needs fan, you know, interaction for him to succeed. So, but after this match is when it all got it was chaos.
Yeah, because SCU pulls off Kip Sabian off the ladder, and then the big fight breaks out between pretty much everyone in the ladder match that's going to be on Saturday.
And I really hope Rey Phoenix is okay because I'm pretty
Oh
sure he
yeah,
is. But that bump he took, like, no, he undershot it. I don't think it was more of like the people outside for catching him. I think it was more him because
yeah.
I feel like he undershot it. But he like they caught his legs, but he landed like tailbone first onto the
Oh yeah, because
floor.
he went for that like it was a springboard senton, and he like didn't get all the distance on it, and he just like his tailbone just landed straight on the ground.
I
It
don't know
looked
how he
so
does
bad.
because people after the show, like Tony Schiavone, I think tweeted out or something I saw was fine. I mean, maybe not fine, but he was able to like walk and like on his own power and everything. He's probably sore for sure, but I was just
Mhm.
praying that he wouldn't be missing from this ladder match due to this injury, but
Yeah,
it sounds like he'll be fine. So,
yeah,
'cause he's a big piece to this ladder match. Like I don't think he's gonna win. I think whoever the mystery entrant is gonna win, but depending on who it is, actually, I'll say that. But yeah, this ladder match is probably this match and like the Lance Archer match is probably like the two matches I'm most excited for.
mm. Yeah. It's like because Rey Phoenix being a part of the match, he adds like his high flying stuff to the ladder match. So he's gonna be probably the one of the part of the biggest spots of the entire match. So
Yeah,
he
him
will
and
play a big
Darby
role
for
into it.
sure.
So
Oh,
then,
did we talk about the Darby promo or was that after this?
oh, I don't remember the Darby promo.
So like it was just a really cool promo. Like everybody, it was like him playing cards with people. I don't know if it's friends or family, whatever. But they all, you know how he's in like the mask thing where like he prints out people's faces.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, like the
So
faces, like
like
printed out
yeah,
paper
so like he
faces.
had faces of like everybody in the match, and then at the end, like they were all playing cards. It was really weird, but it was like creepy. Like it's perfect Darby, and it was
He
it
has like his
definitely
black and
all
white shot videos,
yeah.
I
And
guess.
then at the ending was him standing on a ladder, and he was like half on fire. I don't know. It was crazy. I don't know.
It's crazy, but
I don't know if that was like editing or if that was real fire because I could see him doing both. So, but he's gonna be crazy too. I'm expecting one at least one coffin drop off the ladder on this like something.
yeah, it'll probably be from like the tallest ladder they can find. They have
Yeah,
available too.
yeah, for sure.
So then the next match on the show was a tag team match between Chris Statlander and Hikaru Shida versus Dr. Britt Baker and Nyla Rose.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, it was like I don't know, it's pretty sloppy. I don't know, but
Statlander showed off a lot of strength in this match.
yeah, she's good too. She like I don't know. They just need to improve this women's roster somehow, and they need to do it after Double or Nothing. Um,
Oh,
I
maybe
don't
bring
know.
in like a teacher or something. Like,
Yeah, a
yeah,
teacher or like more wrestlers, because obviously there's a lot of the rosters like from overseas, in Japan.
yeah,
So like a
and
couple
I
of
got
those people can't come over. E
yeah,
Priestley's in England, she can't come over. Um, but yeah, they're kind of working with what they have, but I definitely think sooner or later they need to add to the roster because it feels
yeah, maybe
like
get some new names.
I mean, if you think about it, it really feels like these are the only four people they have on the roster. Like if you really didn't if you didn't know anything about like AEW for like until now, like recently, like you would think that these are the only four women they have. So
Yeah, because they have been the few people that are able to actually show up for the show
yeah.
right now.
I mean maybe Penelope Ford too, but other than that, I don't really Penelope Ford's still pretty like raw with wrestling, so I don't know.
Yeah, and she's still like, I would say, still kind of low on the totem pole right now, the
Yeah.
division. So she hasn't really been in any bigger matches so far yet.
And it sounds like Britt Baker got hurt in this match, so that's not also doing any good to this division,
Yeah,
it
it's hope
sounds.
that she's okay because after that, it was that spot where Statlander and Sheeta pick up Nyla Rose on their shoulders and kind of like throw her into Britt Baker in the corner. was when like her knee got messed up at one point.
It looked like that hurt so bad because I mean she shouldn't have had her knees up. I don't know why she had her knees up. Like if she would have kept them flat, it wouldn't have like hurt as bad. And it sounds like I was looking at Pro Wrestling Sheet or I forget where it was, somewhere like Wrestling Observer or something, and they were saying that she's pretty hurt and they're kind of worried. So
Hmm.
I think I don't know. Who knows? She's really good at also like working injuries, as we've seen with the bloody nose and stuff. So,
Yeah.
but this one seemed different, and I don't think that was a part of the plan. I'm
You can
hopeful
wrestle.
that it's not serious.
Yeah, because you can wrestle through a bloody nose or whatever, but you can't wrestle through a broken
A
knee.
torn, yeah, whatever, torn ACL,
Yeah,
whatever it is.
yeah, like a torn ligament.
Yeah, and that'll be a shame because obviously she was getting over, but she can I'm sure she'll do some like promo stuff while they're on her. But the sad thing is like they were gonna have two women's matches finally on like a pay-per-view card, and now if Britt Baker's hurt, she's probably not gonna be able to wrestle Chris Statlander. So
Hmm.
my thing is they'll probably bring in Penelope Ford to wrestle Chris Statlander, but who even I don't
Yeah, I
know.
can see that. But
That would probably be like the safe bet. But
yeah, I could say that's
they
pretty
could
safe.
use, like, an Anna Jay, but that I mean, they could use, like, the new people they've signed, like, who knows?
Yeah, though it is still like it's supposed to be double or nothing, so
Yeah.
you probably could see though maybe Penelope Ford could be that second fit.
Yeah, if not Penelope Ford, they'll probably just scratch the match, which is kind of a shame, but at least it's
Mm,
not, like, a championship match, so it's not, like, has that big of an impact.
yeah. So then after this, they had a interview with John Moxley, talking confident about being able to do a lot of pain on Saturday.
Yeah, I mean, this is typical John Moxley,
It was a very typical John Moxley promo from him.
yeah. I'm expecting somebody to bleed, though, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure I mean, the way he's talking always makes me think this is gonna be, like a bloodbath, but it never is, so
Yeah, that's the one thing about his promos that he always seems like every match he's gonna be in is gonna be like some violent masterpiece or whatever.
yeah, I mean, they're good matches, but the like, the violence that he always says is gonna happen never happens, but obviously some things they can't do, especially with the
Yeah.
coronavirus thing going on with health and
Mm.
all that stuff, so I don't know what they're gonna be able to do with this, but yeah.
So then after this is the SSN Shawn Spears Network, which I
I
really
love
like. I love this.
I see Shawn Spears needed a new gimmick. Well, see, he had the chairman thing, which was with Cody, but it was kinda getting old because he kept losing, and he kept
Yeah.
losing to Cody, and it was just like, "Okay, this isn't really, this isn't really working out here, so we need to figure something out." And then he had the whole mystery tag team partner. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah, and that didn't really went anywhere.
See, and I think because of Corona, I think
Probably.
probably had a big effect to that. And it sounds like Tully's kind of just disappeared. I don't know. People are saying he's not with AEW anymore. I
Hmm.
don't know, but I really like how they're taking this. Shawn Spears is kind of like the Keemstar of AEW, and I'm all for it. So yeah.
Yeah, it was like breaking news: Dustin Rhodes has retired after like a was like a 30 years of mediocrity or whatever.
Yeah.
And
I think this was a really nice, quick way to kind of build it, and I
it's a
think it'll be
fresh
a
look for
solid
Shawn
match.
Spears.
Yeah, I mean, I think it'll be a solid match. Shawn
Mm.
Spears is a good wrestler. It's just his gimmicks kind of have been bad. So like,
They've been hit or miss.
hopefully they stick with this. I think they will, but I think you have to have Shawn Spears win this match at Double or Nothing, which they announced against Dustin Rhodes.
Yeah, because he says that he was mad that he doesn't have a match for Double or Nothing, so he challenged him to a match.
Yeah, for sure.
So he,
I think that's gonna happen. I think he's
well,
gonna win and then push him a little bit. I think he
yeah,
could be a mid card kind of guy for that TNT belt.
yeah. In his like news broadcast, like it was like must be a tough pill for him for Dustin to swallow. But 12 years ago, he had no problem swallowing pills. So like, damn.
Yeah, I was like, okay, we're going this way. So it's really good way to work. They did a really good job of building heat towards him. Obviously, it got people not liking him, which is obviously the goal. And Dustin Rhodes is kind of like you're not going to hate Dustin Rhodes. So yeah,
Yeah, so this should be a pretty good match because Dustin's been having some pretty good matches at pay-per-views so far.
yeah, I don't think it'll be bad, but I mean, obviously, I don't. Who knows? Maybe they'll surprise all of us and have like a 5-star match. But I'm expecting just a solid match. I think Shawn's gonna get the win.
Yeah. So
But
then after this is the main event of the show. We have Sammy Guevara versus Broken Matt Hardy.
and I mean, dude, Sammy Guevara is probably one of my. I always say this, but he's one of my favorites. He's doing. I mean,
He's one of my favorites as well.
yeah, like the way they did the twist of fate where he got out of it and reversed it, that was sick. Like, I love that spot. I don't know if you remember that, but
Yeah.
it was a really cool spot.
It's
Yeah,
been crazy how they were putting over that like Matt has had like 27 years in the wrestling industry and Guevara is only 26.
yeah, it's like MJF's 22 or 24, I think, something like
Yeah.
that. Like, there's so much youth that it's like, how, like, if they're this good now, like, what are they gonna do in their 30s? Like, I can't even imagine.
Yeah,
I
so
feel
I
like
thought
Sammy might get hurt before he gets to it. Like, I don't know. Sammy takes a lot of spots. I don't know how he does it, but
I like that part where Hardy was pushing Guevara's head into like the ring post and Sammy was just like his face was just creating something like contortions and stuff.
yeah, there was some memes of that on Twitter. I was looking. I always like check Twitter afterwards, and Sammy always tweets out something like whatever the fans are saying. He'll be like, "That's not right." Like, that's I don't know. He'll react to a lot of it, and it's funny.
He kind of shares the memes that are traveling that are going around the internet surrounding him or the inner circle or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, also I like how like Guevara can sell those twists of fate. He like almost like lands straight on top of his head when he takes those.
Yeah, again, I don't know how he doesn't get hurt any of the I mean, I'm sure he got banged he definitely got banged up with the golf cart, but, like, some of
Yeah.
these things, it's like, how do you same with Phoenix, like, they're like it's crazy. They both can, like, take so many bumps without getting majorly hurt.
Yeah, so Matt Hardy was able to use the twist of fate to get the win. His first singles win in AEW, and then afterwards when everything starts going pretty crazy.
Yeah, I kinda figured they were gonna end on this
Yeah.
because they obviously need to hype this up a little bit more, and when they ended it and there was still, like, 6 minutes left till, like, the show was over
Yeah.
time-wise, so I was like, "Alright, we're go something's gonna happen," so then, we
Because
see on the big screen and everything went down.
the inner circle has Omega tied to the goalpost of TIA Bank Field. And then that's when they try to start, I guess, beating him up while he's like restrained to the goalpost. And then the Young Bucks make the save, and then the Hangman makes like an incredible running save from the 50
I've
yard
never seen
line.
someone run faster in cowboy boots, man. It was crazy.
It was crazy because like I could tell that there was someone that, like off in the distance, but then all of a sudden I just saw someone come like sprinting from like the 50-yard line all the way to them to get into the fight.
Yeah, man, Hangman and, the Young Bucks it's much needed. It was a much needed, surprise to the show, and obviously they were gonna be in it at Double or Nothing, but it was really cool to see them on Dynamite again,
The
and,
first time in like months.
yeah,
Like
hopefully they stay on I'm sure they'll stay on Dynamite now, but, yeah, they really miss them, and I'm excited that they're back.
yeah, so and of course they still were able to keep going with this whole Hangman story with him kind of like separating himself a little bit because right after they got done with the fight he started walking off.
Yeah, and I mean that's really boom. You set that rivalry back up again. Like it took that like quick of a spot.
It was like there was nothing causing it to stop really.
No, and they were gone for TV for like 2 months, and they're already like the
Right back
feud's
on the
already
story.
back. So I think I mean we're doing a predictions thing after this, but we can get into our predictions on that. But the only thing I would change about whatever this what is it called? This this spot between these two at the end of the show would be if Hangman had a beer while he was sprinting down from like the whole way down the field. If he was able to hold a beer in his hand the whole time.
That would be pretty funny if that was what happened.
But yeah,
It would complete his character.
for
So
sure.
yeah, the elite then end the show standing tall with the being the elite theme playing in the background.
And
With
yeah, and then they had it spray painted on the end zone. It's really cool. They kind of did. So last week they did. No, it wasn't last week. I guess was it the week before? Yeah, the week before they did. The inner circle on the end zone or the big screen, and then
yeah,
this week, they get the elites turn at it. But it's going to be a fun match. I mean,
It'll be a fun match.
we've seen, what the street fight was, and that was only like 4 people technically in it. I mean, this is going to be like 10 people in the match, 5-on-5.
It's going to take place inside the entire arena, football stadium.
Yeah, and I'm sure, they're going to have something going on here. I mean, all these possible, debuts of people. Who knows what's going to happen? I'm sure it's going to be a lot of surprises, and that's what they love to do. So it's going to be a fun show.
Yeah, and the one thing that they announced that's going to be on next week's episode is they're going to have a battle royal, and the winner gets to go against, gets like a number 1 contendership against the new TNT champion.
Yeah, and this is where I think it's live too, right? Did they say
I'm pretty
that?
sure it's going to be live.
Yeah, so I think this is where you could see a lot of, well, I don't know the 90-day contracts or whatever. I don't know like who doesn't have one, except like because it's all weird. It's all
And who's available right now.
Yeah, so I'm sure you're gonna see 1, if not 2 people show up like to debut in that battle royale if they can. So
Yeah, it
it'll
could be
be
really
something to look.
interesting.
Yeah, it'll be something to look forward to, and who knows? I think Sean Spears will definitely be in that. I think he's gonna win against
Yeah, because
Dustin.
he's not in the ladder match.
Yeah, I think Sean Spears is gonna be in that, and it'll be interesting to see who's in that last spot for the ladder match. People are saying Drew Gulak. I
That
don't
would
know.
be interesting.
There's a lot of names being thrown out there because Drew Gulak, he let his contract expire, and they didn't re-sign him, so he's free to wrestle now. So he could be an option in that ladder match.
We have to see how it goes, though.
Yeah, I just hope it's
exciting. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
New. I hope it's not like Pineapple Pete. Like Pineapple Pete's great, but I want it to be like somebody like.
Yeah, I understand that because it's like it's like when they have like like the Royal Rumble, like you always want to be like, oh, who someone's a new guy debut. Like you got that same feeling when they say that there's a mystery person. Like you always
my
think it's got to
opinion,
be someone new.
It has to be someone new that they signed, and if you had to, I mean, we'll talk about it in the predictions, I guess, but yeah, it should be an interesting. That's probably going to be that's the match I'm most looking forward to.
Yeah, because that'll probably have the biggest spots and probably the most entertainment, I guess, next to the street fight in the football stadium.
And then the Cody,
Stadium Stampede.
there's so many good matches on here, man. I wish there was fans.
That's true.
They're gonna kill it. I know they will.
Because if that Orange Cassidy Rey Phoenix match happened in front of an audience, the crowd would go insane.
Yeah, that match. I don't even. Yeah, that would have tore the house down. I mean, maybe if they would have had a better end. I mean, no, that ending was kind of crazy. I think that would have been fun, but yeah.
It's the heels getting over.
Yeah, they had to build that. Colt Cabana had a crazy spot there too, but
yeah,
I didn't think he could still like do that kind of stuff. But he's another high flyer.
on Hilo.
Yeah.
So yeah, this Saturday should be pretty exciting. We still have predictions via episode to create, and
yeah, it's gonna be fun. Can't wait.
Yeah, so my name's Shawn Long.
I'm Justin Bradley.
So stay tuned for predictions. That should be coming out soon, and our episode will probably come up over the weekend for Double or Nothing.
Yep.
So stay tuned.
See ya.